For those who don't know, Blizzard announced some upcoming nerfs. Patches the Pirate is going to no longer have charge. Raza the Chained is going to make your hero power cost 1. Bonemare is going to cost 8 mana, and Corridor Creeper is going to have 2 attack. So in celebration of these nerfs, I wanted to play the one deck that plays all 4 of those nerfed cards, and that's obviously Tempo Highlander Priest. So we are still Highlander Priest, so we have the Raza the Chained and Shadow Reaper Anduin win condition. Alternatively, we can just tempo down some big boys in the mid game and hit the opponent in the face. In this deck in particular, we're going for some Dragon synergy because the Dragons and Priest are pretty solid. And we can also just win games by playing Prince Kaliseth on turn 2. I've played this deck before and it was reasonably successful, but it did get a few new tools in this expansion. We got Fungal Enchanter, which is pretty cool. I used to play Darkscale Healer in some versions of this deck, because the Battlecry is so strong, and turns out when you keep the same Battlecry and scale down the minion, it's even better. Plus this guy has some really nice synergy with Cleric and Light Warden, which is cool. We also got Twilight Acolyte and Duskbreaker, which are great for the dragon synergies that this deck has. I'm also playing a Hoarding Dragon. I think Hoarding Dragon kinda sucks and is not really worth it. But it's a new dragon, so I thought I would try it out. And if they can't kill it right away, it is a 4 mana 5/6. But then if they do kill it and they play Blood River Gul'dan on turn 7 or 8, you feel really bad. But we'll just hope that doesn't happen. I also wanted to try out Unidentified Elixir. I feel like all of the forms of this card are pretty reasonable, although it is a little bit awkward playing a 3 mana buff in a deck that has very few 2 mana plays. But it seems like an interesting card. And then I think the last new card in the list is Shroom Brewer. We play big boys, so being able to heal them up seems kind of nice. And occasionally you do get outpaced by other aggro or tempo decks, so being able to heal your face is a nice option. And other than that, I think the deck looks pretty similar to the one from the last expansion.
Tyrande versus Tyrande!
You give me strength. The goddess is my shield.
Alright, so we got the Patches card for turn 1. Dracon's Operative is really, really good against Priest, but I probably want cheaper stuff. Get in that hot 1 damage while it's still possible. No play for me, unfortunately. Oh man, do I want to play Kaliseth over Captain? I think Captain's better here. A little bit more efficient, pushes 2 damage this turn, and I only missed the Kaliseth buff on one thing because I'm probably playing it next turn. Well, that's the Potion of Madness down. That is a pretty scary card in the matchup. I think I do want to play Kaliseth here. Question is, do I want to play Power Word Shield or Hero Power? Turn 4 could be Duskbreaker. But I feel like he probably would not have played Potion of Madness if he had Duskbreaker. But I guess just playing Power Word Shield here is pretty good, right? Because it gives me a play for next turn. I think I like buffing this guy. Alright, so he is Highlander Priest. I'm ahead right now, which is good. And I guess I can trade here, heal this guy up to a 3. I don't really have the luxury of using my hero power this turn, though. So I guess I'm just going to Kazakus. I could Kazakus for a 1 mana cost. If I get 3 damage, it would be good. Probably just want a 5 cost thing for next turn, though. I can play it in the same turn as Corridor Creeper if the board gets wiped. So let's just take a 5 cost. I shouldn't need armor or AoE, so I guess I'm just going to try to draw toward Raza. I guess I'll give my minions health. If I don't get wrecked this turn, it's pretty good. I think I can make that hit. Making the hit with the 2/2/2 Zen doesn't protect me against a Kazakus potion. 4 to all, gain 7 armor. A pretty good potion you got there, friend. Well, let's just play a couple big things.
Is someone injured?
What kind of loser plays Mass Dispel? I don't think I've seen his coin, right? So if I play Bonemare and he plays Shadow Reaper Anduin next turn, I get pretty wrecked. Let's just go for this. Make some pretty big dudes. That is a really good draw. So let's hit him for 5 for sure. I can hit here to prevent a card draw, but if he bumps here and draws a card, he gives me a card too. I think card draw benefits him at this point though, because I already have Raza Anduin. But also hitting him in the face is good for Raza Anduin because he's more dead. Yep, there's the Anduin. I kinda just want a Bonemare here though. Like, what does he do against Bonemare? Psychic Scream, I guess? Psychic Scream costs his whole turn. Gonna ping my boy down, huh? Looking for Holy Smite? That looked like a silence on the cleric. Wow. That was pretty nutty. He does still have a lot of cards left in his deck too, so I think he had to get a little bit lucky to hit that. That's okay. I'm not here to complain about getting unlucky. I mean, I kinda am, but not totally. Check out this hot play. Got him. I've got a lot of stuff on board that he has to deal with here. Psychic Scream. Okay, that's also a board clear. Got my boy Shroom Brewer. I just don't really know if it's even worth me playing Shadow Reaper Anduin here. Like, I can just play dudes. Isn't playing dudes pretty good? Like, how does he deal with dudes? Like, I feel like if I play Anduin here, and then he plays Raza, like, I can't kill him, and then he could kill me with Velen. I don't know if that's, like, an unreasonable thought process to have right now. I can play Mass Dispel here to deny him some card draw, but then I only get to play one dude this turn. And the theme of the past few turns has been that I want to play dudes. So I think I'm going to play some dudes and hit him in the face.
I hope you like my invention.
Alright, he screamed me. Kinda rude, but whatever. I feel like now is the Shadow Reaper Anduin turn. Set him to 5, kill him with Velen next turn. And I didn't really have enough dudes to develop this turn. Like, I could have played just a Velen, but I think he still has Shadow Word Death, so that didn't seem great. If I had, like, Scalebane and this was, like, a Twilight Drake or something, I guess Twilight Drake sucks. If it was, like, Draconid Operative or something, then I could have gone for that. But now that I don't have a better dude play, I think it's time for Anduin. This is kind of bad. If he has a spell here, I could die next turn. Well, if I get anything that costs 3 or less mana, I have lethal. That is lethal. Alright, that was pretty fun.
Tyrande versus Maiev.
None can escape my fury. Alone give me strength.
I think I just keep this. Talon Priest isn't a great 3-drop if it doesn't hit something, but you know, sometimes you just hit Keleseth, which is the nuts. And then you obviously keep Kazakus in every matchup, and Corridor Creeper in the opening hand is about as good as it gets. So if I can just top deck a Northshire Cleric this turn, I think I'm feeling pretty good. Wow, no 1-drop. How unlucky can one person be? Nice turn 2 play, idiot. Let me show you how it's done. And then he daggers on 3. This guy's really bad at Tempo Rogue. He was supposed to play Keleseth last turn and then have Captain this turn. Well, this thing is a 4/4, so it's probably better than a 3/4 that doesn't get its battle cry. Ooh, lucked out. It was Shadow Step. Dude, I can Shadow Step Kazakus. That's sick. Okay, hoping to top deck a Twilight Acolyte. Oh, I thought this was going to be an Edwin. Okay, I don't care about that. Hey, I drew it anyway. Easy. So do I want to play Kazakus here, or would I rather just play something way bigger? I think I slightly prefer playing something way bigger. Although this does give me a turn 5 play. But he did just play a Shadow Step, I'm on the coin, so he probably can't Vile Spine this turn. Oh, if I play the Twilight Drake though, then I don't have an activator for my Twilight Acolyte? Do I care about that on this turn? Probably not. Let's just play this guy. He's big. And I'm going to take this trade because if I trade into his bigger guy, he can dagger into this. And I don't want his dagger to get value. Oh right, he had that in his hand from Shadow Step to Vile Spine with. Well, you know, I never claimed to be smart. Go for Kazakus here. Take a nice 5. These all kind of suck, but I guess we take Freeze for some tempo. And 4 to all seems good. And then we play a 1-mana 2/5. So is this the turn for the potion? It's just unfortunate that the freeze doesn't do much. What's the alternative though? Play a 3/6 and a 3/4? Oh no, this would be a 4/7 and a 3/4. Let's just clear and deny him the Bonemare, I guess. Not happy about it. Dude, I just cleared your board last turn. Why do you have so many things? So I could just play a 7/7 here. I've seen both Vile Spines. And if I go for 4/7 plus 3/4, he can have like a Bonemare, which would be pretty crazy. Felon. Unfortunately, I did not have an activator for the Bookworm that turn. I feel like I might have missed an opportunity by not Shadow Stepping the Kazakus when I had the chance. Felt like I wanted the guy on board, but then he died, and I didn't get a second potion. Now I feel a little bit silly. Am I dead to Shadow Step here? I'm not. I'm not really sure if I can recover from this position.
A tactical error.
Did you just do the math wrong? I've been there, buddy. I've been there. So if I can find a way to deal with this 2-3, the 1/1s clean up all these guys, Velen deals with this. But I don't have an answer to this guy, unfortunately. I mean, I could silence him, but I'm not sure how good that really is.
I wonder.
Probably do want a hero power this turn. Could go for hero power, double 3-drop, and even like shadow step this guy for more healing.
I wonder.
Oh, I can actually Twilight Acolyte one of my guys to be able to kill this. That's good. Let's go for that. Give me the heals. Back up to 10. Leroy is gone. I'm winning on board. He has no Vile Spine Slayers. Okay, can't say I'm too happy to see that. Have I seen a deckhand yet? Because I would be dead to hero power double deckhand. Well, I guess I'm hero powering myself this turn. I don't know, I could take a risk and not hero power myself here. Having seen Leroy, not that likely that he can kill me, right? Although I guess if I'm silencing this guy, trade in here, trade in here, trade in here. I have to leave a 1-2 up, so I would be dead to second Bonemare if I didn't heal myself. I think silencing that is definitely the play. So if I just heal myself, I have a good enough board here, right? I was worried I wouldn't have enough stuff on the board if I just hero powered, but now that I see it, I think I'm fine to do this. He did have the Bonemare, so I'm happy I didn't take the risk. Probably kill Velen, right? Well, I don't know, maybe not. I guess it's not that straightforward. I do have the Divine Shield thing in my hand though, so he's gonna get pretty punished for not killing it. I didn't have any better trades last turn if I did that, did I? I guess I could have Divine Shielded the Fungal Enchanter last turn, because it gets +2/+2 also. And then I wouldn't have had to silence, I could have played Talon Priest and healed myself. I think the play I made was better though. Wow, he concedes there. I don't know if he was that far behind.